morning, good morning, good morning, everybody. Whew. Trying to find internet here or cell signal good enough to stream on YouTube has been a killer. Hang on one second, guys. Holy shit. Excuse my language. Good morning, top of the morning, Jonathan. Lux Boss hanging out. Mr. Hayes. The other Hayes. Well, there's a Hayes and a Haynes. Good morning, everybody. Prantia, I'm actually headed back to the camp. This is how bad it was in order for me to be able to send out my input into the office and everything. I had to go find a McDonald's to snag their Wi-Fi. I tried going live. Their Wi-Fi is not strong enough to go live. The Wi-Fi at the campground is not strong enough to go live, and my cell phone signal is barely strong enough to do anything at the camp. Although we got satellite back at the camp, so I'm headed back there just to make a delivery for the missus who's in the motorhome today with the little one. And hopefully they're still sleeping. I'm going to drop off a coffee, and then I'm going to, we got to get some gas. We got to grab a couple snacks. It's a Starbucks inside a little tiny gas station, or else I would have snagged their Wi-Fi in a heartbeat. We would have been in like some food city, and they don't even have a spot to sit, so no Wi-Fi there. It was just one of those standalone grocery store ones. Good morning, Edward. Kathy Savage, good morning. Who dat, Bob? Everybody else that's tuning in. I'll show you what it looks like this morning. Nathan, good morning. Justice, good morning. Lorenzo, good morning. So just going to be a little impromptu show. Obviously, I'm not sitting at my computer. Headed back to the camp real quick. UFC was profitable. And depending on if you took his full advice, it could have been very profitable. We opened up the night, what was it, 3-1. And then we lost our last fight, which was a plus 150 dog, which was our dog of the night. We did hit one other dog, a plus 105, earlier in the evening yesterday. Ended up 3-2, but profitable. And I'll be able to give a rundown on all that later. But if you took our guy's advice, he clearly wrote in his notes and in the write-ups that one of the underdogs would win the co-main events, the two final fights. One of the dogs will win, and if you read his information correctly and you played your hands right, the first of the co-main events did not win. The dog, favorite one. So what that should have told you and everybody else is, okay, the next one is the dog. So we had just a lean on that last fight, and the dog ended up coming through. So profitable to say the least. Profitable, which is always a great thing. But we are almost... Yep, UFC was winning yesterday. Our guys lost one card out of I think the last 23 UFC cards. So, hang on, guys. We're pulling into Camp Johnson here. I guess I should clean some bugs off the window today. One second, folks. Once I get there, I'll drop off the coffee. And then we'll start headed out. It's crazy. I'm able to stream here right now. I haven't been able to do anything here. So if I lose you guys, I'll be live in about 4 minutes after this. But we're going to hope everything stays live. There's Camp Johnson. There's the coachman. So cold out, it's early. Nobody out. All right, guys. Give me just a minute. I'll be right back, okay? Give me just a minute. All right, we are back. Zachary Key, UFC didn't do well last night. UFC was profitable. What are you talking about? 3-2. And if you listened to advice, you would have hit the second dog of the co-main event. So, not sure how UFC didn't go so well. Anytime you turn in a profit, UFC's going well. Glenn, you're disappointed with the UFC last night? Okay. I'm sorry, 3-2 and turning a profit doesn't make you happy. Lamont, I am in Moab, Utah. As my good buddy Derek Johnson asked me yesterday what in the world I was doing. I said, well, what you do is you buy a Jeep. You don't have to put as much money as I did into it. But you put about $95K into a Jeep. And then you go beat the living crap out of it on boulders the size of a truck. So we'll drive out of the camp and we'll head back down. I think it took us like 10 hours, 10 and a half hours. Wasn't bad. A little slow towing it, you know, with the motorhome, but I don't flat tow it. I tow it on a car trailer. Yeah, let's run down that UFC to see how people aren't making any money betting the UFC. Because if you're not betting it correctly, that's on you. Not only does our guy give you specific instructions on how to bet UFC, matter of fact, he actually gives detailed instructions that is titled How to Bet UFC. And you actually have to read that before you ever get to the plays. And we actually showed that live on Thursday. Or was it Friday? It was Thursday, actually. So, let's take a look at the UFC. We won our first one on Belal Mohammed, minus $1.45. That was a winner. We did lose on Boston Solomon, minus $1.50. That was the only favorite that we lost. We did pick up a win on Matt Frivola, which was a plus 115. And we also hit Dwight Grant at plus 105. So even if you were a $100 bettor and you bet every fight for 100, you lose 150 on the first one, you lose 100 on the dog of the night, but yet you pick up 100 on Mohammed, 115 on Frivola, and you pick up 105 on Grant. So if you common sense math, you add 3 together, you subtract the 2, and you're still on the plus. You're still profitable. And remember, our UFC guy bets the parlays for fun. Bets them extremely small. He bets $1,000 to $2,000 on every single fight. He might do a $50 parlay. Might. All the other parlays are $25 on average. So if you're saying you're disappointed with the UFC, I'm so sorry. Actually, I am sorry that they didn't go 4-1 or 5-0 because, you know, we all deserve to go 4-1 or 5-0. However, if you couldn't figure out how to turn a profit going 3-2, I'm sorry, but you're betting incorrectly. And he gives detailed instructions on how to bet the UFC, how to be profitable. And yet again, we delivered another winning UFC. Now, it may not have been that big of a winning UFC event. It may not have been a knockout punch. But for $29.99, if you actually listened to his advice and you actually read all the write-ups, it even said for the co-main events, one of those fights, there will be a dog winner. There will be a dog winner. First one was the favorite. Favorite won out of the first co-main event. What does that mean? Take his advice. Play the dog on the second one. I did. Hell, I'm in Moab, Utah, and I haven't even been able to talk to him. I had all that you guys had. Access to the games. So, I took his advice. I made even more money. Better than 3-2. Yeah, Kong, the guaranteed Saturday play, the Phillies, did not come to hit the ball yesterday. Let me read through some of these comments from when I was out in the motorhome. Mr. Hayes, yeah, we're pretty, I guess they're mountains, Red Rock Mountains, the mountains of Moab. They're definitely unique, that is for sure out here. Dave, you probably bet the parlays too much. You probably, because I know you like your parlays. He bets his parlays extremely small. He'd bet $1,000, $2,000 on every single fight. He might do a $25 parlay. His parlays are for fun. So I don't know how you can go 3-2 with 2 nice dogs, and you lose a dog and you lose a slight favorite, and you don't turn a profit. Shane, you've been on Russell, taking a break until football. Glad to see you around, Shane. Yeah, Lamont, it's actually beautiful up here. I'll try and post some pictures. I posted a quick little video yesterday on Twitter, and it was on an overlooking the Colorado River. It was actually beautiful. We're going to run a trail today called Poison Spider Mesa to Golden Spear, Golden Spike, or something, I don't know. But we'll see. Never been on this trail, but we'll see what it does. Very peaceful here, Edward. Very peaceful. Although there's going to be 2,000-3,000 Jeeps in town this week, which will make it crazy. They're just now coming in up on the right here in a little bit. If they're still there, you'll see them. They're the Hell's Bent Jeeps on supercharged LSX motors on 54-inch tires. Ridiculous. All right, I'm just scrolling through some of these comments to see what I missed. No, Nathan, I don't bet to win 100 even on the underdogs. I put 100 on the underdogs. 100 pays plus money. Lorenzo, I am actually headed to the gas station real quick. And then from there, nah, Tom, we're all good. I got it up, it's actually eye level, so I don't even have to look down. What was that question? What made me go out here? The four-wheeling. Gonna go beat the Jeep on the rocks. Take you guys with for a second. Hold on one second, guys. All right, we're back. Oh yeah. Well, we're getting gas. We'll do a little walk around. Actually, matter of fact, we're going to the gas station. All right, sorry guys, but you got to come with me. We got to go grab a couple snacks. Couple Cokes.
I'll find y'all later.
Alright. And then we'll get you guys on a nice free play as soon as I get back in the Jeep and on the road. Hang tight, guys. Need a granola bar or two. Nike.
How are you?
Good, how are you?
I'm good, thank you. $18.62. you.
Thank you. All right, we're headed back up there. No, you can't. No drinking beer. Oh, here's a nice old Willie's. Hold on, guys. I got one of these in my garage. That's a beauty. Oh, Willie's. Here's mine. There she is. Give me 1 second, guys. Oh, let's get this back up here. There we go. Not too chilly this morning. All right, what did I miss? Yeah, no drinking on the trail, unfortunately. Utah is very frowned upon. Yeah, just about every car is a Jeep. There'll be, I mean, it's a small town to begin with, but there'll be 3,000 some odd Jeeps here. Come later in the week, there's the Outlaw LEDs by Robbie Gordon. They're actually selling LEDs. Those trailers pull up, and they're selling LEDs. Yeah, look, here's some more Jeeps coming. Hold on. Oh, there must be a trail run coming, because here's all the Genrite crew right here. Factory Genrite guys. Those are some badass rigs right there. Here's Terremoto right here. This yellow one's called Terremoto. Got a nice big LS3 and that Genrite Elite suspension. That yellow one is, in the rear is badass. Justice, grab you a Snickers. Got a Butterfinger. Shopping with Kyle, I'm reading the comments. Nathan, I'm here until next weekend. And yeah, Andre says Utah's very strict with their drinking. Here, this yellow one right here. Terremoto, that thing is a bad Jeep right there.
I got you on, are you on the VHO?
All these Jeeps. How long have I been into four-wheeling? Is since I was a kid. My first vehicle was a 1969 CJ5. I actually learned to drive a 78 CJ7, my dad's, when I was 9 years old. Out in the desert doing laps around the motorhome. I was allowed to stay within CB range. If I got out of CB range, I was too far away from the motorhome when I was 9 years old. And if I got stuck, I had to get out, lock the hubs, and do it all myself. So I've been four-wheeling since before I was legal to drive. I'm in the Jeep by myself today. I won't be by myself on the trails. And my wife and little one are back in the motorhome, but unfortunately my wife's sick. So she's not feeling the best on this trip. Not yet. Hopefully she's able to get some sleep today and get over it. That way she can come out. Oh, there's 1967 Jeepster, if you guys know what that is. He was on the run with me yesterday, this old man. I'll post a photo. He's got a big old Easter Bunny teddy bear. Big old Easter Bunny as a passenger, strapped in a 5-point harness. To be honest, I don't even know where I'm going. I'm supposed to be looking for some, I think, Potato Rash Road or something. I'm pretty sure it's outside of town, but I mean, I got a half hour to spare. Uh-oh, hang on. Parallel parking Jeep. Here you go, look at the Jeep on the lodge. Old Willie's up there. You guys just got to see downtown Moab with me right here. Yeah, I am looking for... Hold on a second, guys. We're looking for... Oh, here's another Gen Right rig. Oh, that's a Rebel Off-Road rig. A lot of Jeep rentals. A lot of Jeeps. Jeep, Jeep, Jeep here, Jeep there, Jeep. Everywhere in Moab is a Jeep. Originally, Southern California, Los Angeles. Just north of Los Angeles. Small little place called Santa Clarita. Alright, we're looking for... Anybody know where it's at? Utah 279, Potato Rash Road. I think it's this way. Now, if I lose you guys, I will go live again. Alright, if I lose you guys... Who you guys like? Post up who you guys like, since all I delivered was a loser yesterday. With the exception of our UFC guy delivering a winning UFC card. You know, I got a nice little wager on Tiger at plus 615 that I bet yesterday morning. We're actually going to pull off over here and make sure we're going the right direction. I took somebody's advice yesterday and they said that it was this direction, so I'm not too sure if it is or not. Yeah, okay. Okay. Yes, we're going the right direction. We gotta go past the dinosaur park. There's a badass buggy right there that just passed us. So if I lose you guys through these canyons, which I don't know if I will or not, because I've camped north of these canyons before, but if I do, I will go live again. Am I going to break down any NBA games? Well, I'm not sitting in front of my computer, so probably not. So if you're looking for a breakdown, it's probably not going to happen today as I sit in the Jeep doing 60 miles an hour, but might have a nice barbershop segment and then a free play added in. You know, I was going to just cancel the show yesterday, and then after yesterday's was so delayed trying to get live, I was going to cancel today's, but I figured for the faithful, we'd at least chit-chat, have a barbershops talk, and get you guys on a free play. There's a beautiful buggy right there. But if you're looking for, so what's the purpose of this? To go live. What's the purpose for you to be here? Boy, we got a lot of negative Nancy's. What's the purpose of this? Okay. Barbershop talk. You don't like it? Go watch SBR. Oh, I know, Edward. I could just be an asshole and chit-chat, end the live feed when we're done, not give out a free play. And since most of you guys, I personally know your cell phone information or how to get a hold of you, and then just text it to the courteous ones rather than the assholes. Because you want to be an asshole? I don't think I really want to make you money while I'm on vacation if you want to be an ass. So if you want to be an ass, go to SBR. They'll give you both sides of the game 20 times today. Talk about strippers, coke, drugs, the whole works. What's going on, David? How are you, sir? Thank you, Jonathan. I don't know where we're going today. I mean, I know the trail, but I've never been on there, so I don't know if I have cell phone signal or not. If I do, here's Arches National Park right here, guys. Here's the entrance. If you guys ever come to Moab, they have the big famous Red Rock Arches. You got to go up this windy ass road to the top of that bluff up there, and then they've got these massive Red Rock Arches. LT, I hear you, buddy. What's going on, Mauricio? How are you, sir? You're coming out to Vegas in May. You'll like it. Yeah, scenery's none other out here. The scenery is, let me see if I can adjust this camera while I'm driving. Hold on, guys. Oh, hold on. I got a buggy and a truck behind me. I gotta speed up. Get caught in the fast lane going slow and be the asshole in the Jeep. You guys ready to see the tops of the bluffs up there? So far, I don't want to jinx ourselves, but signal looking strong. No, Prantia, the views here are amazing. Joe, you took a pink Jeep tour here in Moab? Very nice. Edward, you are absolutely correct. Many years ago, this was Native American territory, and they had it all to themselves. Sucks about that second free play yesterday getting canceled due to the weather. What's a good sports betting hotel? Nearly all of them. Mandalay's nice. The book's okay. It's not, upscale. Aria's nice. Caesars has a very comfortable book. But if I have service on the trail, I'll go live and show you guys a little bit about Oh, good food and plush seating. Caesars. Caesars, the Westgate. MGM has a nice one. You can't go wrong at the Wynn for plush seating and good food. They got that, what's the name of the little restaurant there? They used to have the fried chicken. But right there outside the sports book. But we should be coming up to our turn here, our turn off here in a few, and then I'll end up stopping for a little bit. Get you guys on a free play. But I'm hoping I have service where we're going. That way I can live stream for you guys. I'm telling you, most people don't realize what we're doing. Joe Joyner said he did a pink Jeep tour, so he knows a little bit about the rock crawling and going over the rocks. Joe, you know, I wouldn't doubt it, being able to see the visions of the trail and turn it into a roller coaster, because it's definitely inspiring out here. And you guys can't see. Oh, no, you guys can't see. But way off this way, there's huge, huge cliffs. Huge cliffs out there. So somewhere out here, we're supposed to meet up. And I'm not too sure where just yet. But I believe this is it. This should be it. Maybe not. Let's go over here and turn around and take a look. Let's take a look at the map. Or maybe way behind us. Who knows? It's a problem with Moab. All right, let's see something. Give me 1 second, guys. All right. We're finding our way. I see all the Jeeps up around here. Just tons of them. I believe I missed my turn. Yep. Not hard to miss here, especially when I'm paying attention to you guys and the road. All right. Can Range Rovers? Well, I'm here for Easter Jeep Week, Easter Jeep Safari, so it's a Jeep thing. However, yes, Range Rovers do come out here. They actually do all their testing out here. And believe it or not, if I see it again, I'll snap a picture of it. But they have a new two-door Sport that's coming out that looks like much like a Jeep. It had that cow pattern wrap all over it. I seen him coming down from the trail yesterday. They were doing some testing. Do I have a GPS? I do. I actually have multiple GPSs, but my trail GPS is on the tablet that I'm using to use this. So if I plug in the trail that I want to go to, I can't live stream. And then, Nathan, it's not like let me enter in an address to the trailhead on where I want to go. I can't just say I want to go to 2257 West North Street. That don't exist when you're off-road. Good morning, Mr. Butler. But I am going to get you guys on a free play today. Yeah, Mr. Hayes, if I see it again, I'll snap a picture. I know somebody snapped one yesterday because I didn't know what it was. I knew it was a prototype, but I didn't know whose it was until I seen somebody else post about it, that it was the new Range Rover up close to one of the very first sightings of it. All the off-road companies do all their testing out here first. Yeah, yesterday was a dog day, and the dogs bit us pretty good yesterday. Dogs bit us pretty good yesterday. But yeah, YSL, it's the best views ever. Views here are just phenomenal. Double check, make sure we're alright. I'm gonna make a left, then a right, and then after the right, coming up. Yeah, it'd be neat to see the two-door Sport. I'm sure I'll see it around town. You know, there's a reason why they brought it to Jeep Week out here in Moab. And let it get seen and let it get a little press, and try and steal some of Jeep's thunder. This is where Jeep debuts all their factory concept vehicles. Someone just said, sorry I can't read your name as I was driving. Just found this, checking out, love sports. And capping, nothing like a good old chat. Normally we break down the games, but I'm actually on location. I'm actually in Moab, Utah, and not in Vegas. We're sitting at my computer, obviously, as you can tell. So normally we break down the games, we discuss them, we go over them, we do all that good stuff. But this one's going to be more of our little barbershop talk, where we talk a wide range of subjects. I did give out the Yankees yesterday, and not many people caught on to that one. But that did cash. It was a premium play, believe it or not. But I slipped that one. Oh yeah, we blew way past where we needed to go. I took you guys for a scenic drive. I guess if Potash Road right here, if I would have paid a little attention, 279, a little less tablet, a little more reading of the street signs. I would have seen it. So everybody lining up here. All right, guys, gonna get you guys on a free play, send you on your way, and if I get service later on, I will go live again. All right. So personal play, 11:05 on the West Coast. We're going right back with the Oakland A's today. Oakland A's minus $1.40 on the money line. All right, Oakland A's on the money line. Enjoy that free play, guys, and then I will catch with you guys here in a little bit. All right, we'll take it easy, guys. Somebody post that in the live comments for us. Thank you.